Hello friends, in this video we are going to solve problems based on convolution of exponential signals. Let us begin. Question number 1 is displayed on the screen. The sequence x of n, if it is equal to zero point 0.5 to the power n u of n, where u of n is unit step sequence, is convolved with itself to get y of n. So it is actually y of n equal to x of n convolved with x of n. Then get summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity y of n is. So let us see how to handle this. So it is like this: 0.5 to the power n u of n. What if convolved with 0.5 to the power n u of n, and this is your y of n. So we know in last video we have seen this. What if a to the power n u of n convolved with a to the power n u of n, it results in n plus 1 into a dot u of n, right? So it is n plus 1 a to the power n u of n is the standard result. So here a is equal to 0.5. So finally I can write y of n like this, that is n plus 1 into 0.5 to the power n u of n. Is that right? So this is y of n, but they are not just asking you y of n, they are asking you to do the summation. So let us do summation on both the sides, that is n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity y of n is equal to, so here n is moved from minus infinity to plus infinity, n plus 1 0.5 raised to n u of n. Is that right? But we know that when there is a presence of u of n, it is always going to change the limit, because u of n is always 1 from n equal to 0 to infinity, and it is 0 otherwise. So for all negative values of n, this summation will result in 0. So I can modify it like this. So I'll be writing same expression over here. Value of u of n I'll substitute 1, and lower limit I'll make it 0, and upper limit I'll keep it infinity. So it becomes n equal to 0 to infinity n plus 1 dot 0.5 to the power n. So now if I keep on substituting, even this will give me a GP series. So here when I substitute n equal to 0, I'll get 1 plus, then when I substitute n equal to 1, then 1 plus 1, it will give me 2.5 to the power 1. So it will be 0.5 itself, plus when I substitute n value equal to 2, okay, you will get 2 plus 1, which is 3.5 square plus 4 into 0.5 cube, and so on, and this is going to up to infinity. So I'll tell you a standard GP series. If the expansion of a particular GP series is like this, that is 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube, and so on up to infinity. In this case, this is approximated as 1 upon 1 minus x, and this is whole square. So let me tell you only for a general knowledge. In case if you have such type of series which is 1 plus x square plus x cube, and so on, even this is if going up to infinity having common ratio, that is x, then this is approximated as 1 upon 1 minus x. Okay, so you can just have this an idea. So here value of x is equal to what? 0.5. So this is approximated as 1 upon 1 minus 0.5 whole square, which is equal to 1 upon 1 by 2 square, which will result in 4. So finally what they were asking us, that is summation of y of n where n is moved from minus infinity to plus infinity. So value of this is equal to 4. Let us move to the next question. Next question says, given two continuous time signals x of t is equal to e to the power minus t and y of t e to the power minus 2t exist for t greater than 0, then convolution z of t, which is equal to x of t convolved with y of t. See, you know what, when x of t and some other signal is given to you, and if they ask you for a convolution, we know a standard formula when it comes to continuous time convolution. That is, let's say when we have x of t convolved with h of t, it is given as integration from minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau d tau. And for this problem, if I go for that formula, it is definitely going to give me some result, but then it is a time consuming. Am I right? So as I always suggest that if you have a exponential signals and if they are convolved together, it is better that if you remember the final result. So let me remind you. See, if they ask you that x of t and y of t are existing only for t greater than 0, it means you are free to make this as e to the power minus t dot u of t, and you are free to modify even y of t as e to the power minus 2t dot u of t, because u of t is the only signal which exists for t greater than 0, otherwise it is always 0. So finally, when they tell us z of t is equal to x of t convolved with y of t, I can rewrite it like this: e to the power minus t dot u of t convolved with e to the power minus 2t dot u of t. So let me remind you the standard one, that is e to the power minus at dot u of t when convolved with e to the power minus bt u of t, its final convolution result is e to the power 80, that is e to the power minus 80. So what we had in our case, this was plus a and this is plus b, so it is e to the power 80 minus e to the power bt whole divided by a minus b. So here what we have is e to the power minus t dot u of t convolved with e to the power minus 2t u of t. So here the value of a is minus 1 and the value of b is minus 2. Let us substitute it. Then it becomes e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2t whole divided by, it is a minus b, then it is minus 1 minus of minus 2. So how much it becomes? It is e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2t. Of course it is multiplied with u of t, which is nothing but option A. Is that right? Let's move to the next question. So now this is our last question. Consider an LTI system with impulse response h of t equal to e to the power minus 5t u of t. So let us write impulse response h of t given. So what is it? It is e to the power minus 5t dot u of t. Fine. And output of the system y of t is given, which is e to the power minus 3t dot u of t minus e to the power minus 5t dot u of t, and they are asking you what is x of t. So for a change, when they used to give only x of t and h of t and ask us to do convolution and to get y of t, this time impulse response and output is given and they are asking you input. So generally we relate it like this, that is x of t when convolved with h of t we get y of t. This time y of t and h of t they have given and they are asking you what is h of t. So now if you look at y of t carefully and if you know what are the standard results, this time it is e to the power minus 3t minus e to the power minus 5t u of t. Probably let us try this convolution, that is e to the power minus 3t u of t convolved with e to the power minus 5t dot u of t. So what result it gives you? So of course this is, let's say, x of t. In this case surprisingly this is h of t only. If you observe h of t, this is h of t only. So by standard result what you supposed to get is e to the power minus 3t minus e to the power minus 5t whole divided by, we write a minus b, in this case it is minus 3 minus of minus 5, and this whole multiplied with u of t, or this is equal to e to the power minus 3t minus e to the power minus 5t whole divided by, it is negative negative will become positive, so 5 minus 3 is 2 dot u of t, and this is e to the power minus 3t dot u of t convolve with e to the power minus 5t u of t. Now observe something. So by your observation you should understand only this part. They are telling you this is y of t. If you see carefully, this is y of t, this is your h of t, am I right? So this 2 is the extra stuff. If I able to move this 2 over here, okay, and if I just shift it over here, so 2 which is making division over here multiplies here, so this whole will become x of t. Is that right? So finally I can write my x of t equal to twice of e to the power minus 3t dot u of t. Then only whatever I have highlighted will become y of t. So to satisfy this y of t, you need to shift 2 over here. And finally, if you see carefully, it is option B, right? So don't make mistake by making as option A as a correct option, because option A is not the correct option if you are not shifting your extra term to the left hand side, right? Thank you.